It's free, of course. It's totally free. You can do it by yourself. The chat is here. You don't need intercom to pay the monthly, and you can now do everything by your own. So just to say hi. So we have, like, see, now it's getting the product. Okay. So it's getting the exact product. It's getting the prices and everything. So this way, okay, can you help me get this product, right? So now it's understand everything about the product and it's trying to answer you, right? You can purchase product. This is the inventory, 10 pieces available. Help me build a chat bubble for my Shopify store to answer customer query, right? We need a script tag where we can import the chat widget JS, right? And that will create the chat bubble. Correct. So what we are doing here, we are building a kind of 3 pages, one HTML, one CSS and one JavaScript, and this will create a chat bubble for Shopify store chat app. And in that chat app, whenever someone asks a question, it will go to the N10 workflow, and from there we will try to reply to the customer in terms of their orders, refunds, and about information about a particular product they are visiting on a page. So for now, let's say let's do this. We need the HTML, CSS and JS file, and let's do some good chat. So let's try to use intercom. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to copy the chat interface from here. It's that straightforward, and just copy something like this, and we are going to paste inside. Please visit the design added in the screenshot. Okay, after you give me all these files, I'll add the script tag inside the theme.liquid. Okay, because we have to add it to theme.liquid, correct? So once we'll add it to theme.liquid, like we're gonna add to theme.liquid, this will help us integrate the chat bubble inside the Shopify app. So now let me build the app. Meanwhile, if we, let's say, go to our home decor, so here we have to go to online store, themes, correct? Inside theme, we have to go to edit, and you can go here, you can edit code. Inside edit code, you will get theme.liquid file. Okay, and inside theme.liquid file, you will be able to easily add that, right? Here is a template, or just this is very good VS editor, so we can edit here. Just here we need to add our script just before the body, so that it loads it properly. We need to host it somewhere, so we can use multiple places like GitHub pages and other CDN networks, and we can host our JavaScript and widget HTML. So here it is creating the CSS file, now also the widget.js file, you see. So let it create, and we have multiple options to do the CDN part, so that's not a big deal, correct? We can also use it on S3, we can also use AWS CDN, correct? Then let's try to build the app. Here we're going to add a webhook and in workflow. So we get 2 URLs, test and production. We're going to do, let's say, post. Here we can do support agent, correct? You can name whatever you like, and this has to respond to a webhook, so you're going to say using respond to webhook, and this will be responding to a webhook. So here it's responding to it, so anything comes to this will be responded by the webhook. Now we need, let's say, an agent in between that will understand what user is asking for and try to answer it. Then we're going to add a chat model. So we are going to use OpenAI. OpenAI is there. Over here we have to use a context memory, which will help us understand the user context, whole context journey for each and every user ID that is available in the in the journey. Now tool also we are going to use. So first of all, let's see how the app has been done. Okay, keep all, and it is telling me to use two files. One is the CSS file and one is the JS file. Now I need to add it here. In the JS it's added the bubble. Now let me do index.html here just to test. Okay, so can you create the index.html page and try to load the chat bubble so that we can at least test it on local, that how this is looking, or how this is looking on our local screen, because we just have to upload it the widget, right? Then we have this OpenAI model and bubble. Then we gonna also use MCP tool. So we are going to call this MCP client, and this will be, let's say, server-side event, because we are not streaming it. We just need one event that is going. We need an endpoint, so for that we have to have an MCP server. You can also look at one of the bigger tutorial that I did on MCP. That will make you understand everything about MCP. So I save here. Now I need a Shopify tool. So here is Shopify. Right now, let's say I need to get in, let's say the details about the product. So get one. Here we can select let AI model decide and click here, so that model will decide automatically what it needs. We also need to have a credential. Also from January 1st 2026, they are going to change everything about Shopify. Earlier they had a partner, they had a admin site where you build the app. Now they have one page that is shopify.dev. So you go here, shopify.dev, and here we need to create our app. And once the app is created, you can install it to multiple stores. Now you click on create app. You have to name it. So we are doing it for home decor. So you home decor chat, or home decor agent, or home decor customer agent, support agent. You can name up to 30 characters. So I am just doing it for, let's say, decor agent, because it's going to do lots of things in the future. Decor agent is there. Now I have created the app. So we have to make sure that the name is there. URL, you have to add the URL. You have to add the access, that what accesses it will need. So for now I'm using all the read product feeds, read product listing, and read products. This will read the product. Also I need a metadata to access to of the product. So I applied this. I marked it done. You can also add the scopes you like. Also here, this is really important. Without this redirect URL, the anything workflow will not work. So first of all, let me add the subdomain. So for me, the subdomain would be, let me go to the admin page and the online store, or let's go to app. Okay, here is the home decor. This is the value of my subdomain, so I'll just take it like this and let me confirm it. Okay, so this is from here to here. This is a subdomain of my Shopify store, so I'll paste it over here. They need access token, so I'll go ahead with OAuth, and there we need a subdomain, and we need the URL, we need the client ID and secret, because there is very straightforward. You don't have to go here and there or try to figure out which credentials to use or not, and then just paste it here. The URL is pasted, and you release a version 1 of the app. So this is a version 1. You can improve the access tokens and scopes, and keep on adding new scopes. And here settings, go here, copy this. This is a client ID. The client ID is pasted here. We also need client secret. So client secret is here. I paste it over here and try to connect my account. So this will give me a pop-up where we need to select the store, and I need to install the app. So this way I install the app, and it's there, properly connected with my N10 account. Now just to check, it's for, let's say you check for get many, right? And then let's see if I have a product. So I have a coconut bar product, so that is there. So this is really important because now they have upgraded everything, and from 1st January they won't allow you to use the legacy creation of the app. Again, we can add another Shopify tool, like let's say order product, like get product on base of per product. I think this one was a product, so let's do it get many products. Say limit is, let's say 5, so you can get at least 5 products, or limit decided by the model. So here model will decide automatically, because whatever agent will tell over here, that client will tell in this MCP server. Now meanwhile, let's check about the app. Keep the file. Now let me check how this is looking. So this is a home decor store, and here this is how our bubble looks. So I send hi, and it replies me, right? But we don't need this, we just need this particular part. So let's see. So this is this is basically the FinChat widget JavaScript, and I think here it has added a CSS. So I'll try to do it in single file. So can we do a proper script tag injection rather than different files? Example, is a CSS or JS. Just do one chat widget.js in the script tag, right? In the script tag, and give me that proper script page. So here what we'll get the complete script tag that we need to take and put it inside theme.liquid. Once we do that, then we have the bubble layer, correct? The best part of it is why it's becoming more simple to handle it, because one place we are getting just data from the Shopify site, so we don't have to worry much more about Shopify admin, apps, scopes, etc., because we already got the Shopify setup here in terms of MCP, so we can easily use it. Right now, let's try to build this workflow more. So we go to Postman. So we go to Postman, do post call, and we paste it here. And we also try to generate a very basic input that we should give, to the agent, right? So now we don't have, let's say, our prompts here. We don't have the MCP client properly set up, and we don't have the response to webhook. Then this will not properly work. So let me try to test it once. I click here and go to Postman, do a hit, right? So it doesn't respond because there is an error. So we have to fix all these errors and then make sure it does properly. So let's start from webhook. So webhook is here, post method is here. Now because it's sending lots of data, so we just need a body parameter, because we are sending from the Postman, or we'll be sending from the UI. So we just need the body. So we can do drag body here from this place and put it here. It will just output the body file. We don't need headers and other information, and you can see execute it. So body is coming. Now we have to take the body. So let's go take the help of ChatGPT and try to build something. Okay, so here we are going to explain about what we are trying to do. So first of all, what we'll do, we'll just go here, we'll take the screenshot of it, we'll try to paste here. We are trying to build a Shopify customer support agent using an N10 workflow, and we'll get data from chat widget that is there inside the Shopify store. Correct? We explained it that once the Shopify store will send the data, and then our N10 will process that and revert back the answers, right? Here hit, we need to give it more important information. So if you see, now we have other information coming from ChatGPT, that these could be the JSON payload that you can send, because here we are getting customer ID, the page URL that we have, right? All these things we have to send from the chat bubble to Shopify. So we'll copy this JSON and we'll go and paste it over here. This will be the initial JSON, and we can use more supported JSON in the future. Now we'll try to send this. First of all, let me run this workflow. So this webhook is running. We send this data, and here is the body that is coming. Here the body is coming. We have to also set up the, this is a very basic setup, right, where we're gonna use a MCP or not. And now also check what cursor has done. So let me keep this, and it has removed that CSS file. It has just done the widget file, and now let me check how it looks. So I think everything is fine. Let me send a message hi, and it's also responding, right? So we have to paste this JS file somewhere. I think inside JS he had added CSS also and everything. For now, what I'm doing, I have let's say I have like a bucket where I can do this. So I'll go here and I'll try to take the home decor, and I'll take the JS file here and I'll paste inside the storage, and I can take the URL, and this URL has the JS file. So this is a very straightforward step where you can take the JS file and you can test it here. You can just paste it in the script tag, correct? And once you refresh, or let me check if it's loading. So you go to network and you check for chat widget.js is at 200. So it's coming from there. The same way you can do it. Now let me copy this, correct? And let me go to Shopify store, and here we'll paste it. Once we paste it, avoid parser blocking. Okay, async or defer. So basically it's asking me to do defer or async. So I'll do defer, and it will not block, and I'll save it. Once I'll save it, let me go to the store, and once you see you have this chat bubble here. So now it's free of cost. It's totally free. You can do it by yourself. The chat is here. You don't need intercom to pay the monthly, and you can now do everything by your own. So just to say hi, once I say hi, we need to make sure that it's hitting our webhook, but because that's really important. If this will hit the webhook, then most of the things are solved. So now let me see what does the problem. So we go define below, and we go here prompts and use system prompt. Then we go to our GPT and we try to understand what is the prompt that is given. So go here. Here is the Shopify or Shopify element. Okay, this is a very basic prompt, and we'll improve it more and more. And also we need okay. So now let me tell it properly that what exactly we need. So here we'll take the screenshot. We'll go here. We are using data coming from the chat bubble, right? The chat bubble, and then we need to do proper MCP tool calling using MCP server, which is connected with Shopify, right? Earlier we used to write all this by your own, but now you can do the prompt and everything is done. So connected with Shopify, now you'll ask what? Help me build 100x better prompt. I'll add the prompt and all into the description. You can check prompt and user message and system message prompt basically. right? So this way, right, this way we'll get everything. And also what do we need? This is prompt is set. Okay, let me set this to you go mapping chat define below, session ID is coming here, so just copy. So most of the times user ID will not come, customer ID will not come because maybe they are not logged in, so we can use the session ID as given. And here yeah, let's see what this gives. Also we need to make sure that it hits our webhook from the JS file. So this is the webhook, production webhook. I'll tell you once it is live, and then we'll be able to use it. So I'll tell it this is the webhook URL for N10 workflow, please use this one. Okay, I have given it the webhook URL. Okay, please use this URL to send payload, right? I'll give example of the payload because we have used it inside our this example case of this. So what we can do, we can also store the conversation history inside this inside local storage, and we can use it so that we don't have to store it on our own server. But what will happen is once the browser is killed, then we won't get the context history of the user. And here we are trying to tell to the widget that please update so that it will hit our actual webhook. I'll add these prompts in the description, so you'll be able to check from there too. Now you see we are getting a system prompt. Your production ID is Shopify customer support agent. We can support it with the RAG also, and because MCP is already there, so RAG we need to have a knowledge about your Shopify store and what you do about your products and all. And this is the system prompt. I'll copy the system prompt. Let me see if it's finished already. Yes, it's already finished. I'll copy the system prompt. I'll go here, I'll paste it here. System prompt is ready. Then I need a user message. So user message, I have already shown him the AI that GPT that what it will be the coming customer message in the store. And what else? Session ID, I think I already set it up. And simple, yeah. Now Shopify storage there. So what I have done here is I have taken the production URL from here and paste it inside the MCP client, because we have to run two workflows at the same time. That is not possible here. So we have to select one workflow, that is webhook is running, and now this URL is listening, support test agent, and then we can go here and we can ask a certain question. Do you have this shop in size 9, let's say for example, and we hit the support, and again there is an error, session ID is not okay. Let me check mapping. Okay, it's inside the body, so you can see define below and just copy here, right? And now again run the webhook and it will run. Now MCP here could not connect to the server, so we have to publish the app. To publish the app, we have to make sure that all the nodes are correct. So you just refresh the page, you will get it, get this working, and just try to publish it. Once you publish it, the URL that you have here for the production URL that is connected with MCP server will be live in N10 server. So now again you do click on the webhook and try to run it, then you'll get an answer. Correct? So workflow executed, we got the response, because Nike this product is not there in the Shopify store, that's why it's not coming. So here what do we have is, it's also called MCP client. It sent data to MCP and got okay details for expected to be an ID. Okay, so here we need to have pass an ID, then it will understand. Here also we can do return all, and then we'll get it. So now this is a very basic one, the support agent. So let me see what happened here. So we'll do keep, and it says that it's trying to hit the exact workflow. Now let me update the data inside here. So we'll delete it, we'll completely delete it, and we'll try to upload one more time. So we do upload files and we'll do chat widget, and we are uploading one more time. We open it, we'll go to this URL, we'll copy this, and again now it's once it's uploaded to the CDN, then I think it will be uploaded over here. To check, go inspect, go to network, just say hi. Okay, so it's still okay. Let me remove this, just say hi. So still it's not hitting the webhook from here. So we'll do something like this. We'll take the screenshot and we'll go to cursor, we'll paste it here. Please check when we are trying to hit the API, hit the message from the chat bubble, right? It's not hitting the N10 webhook URL. Please help me fix it and make sure it does not reply with dummy data or fallback, because most of the time cursor adds a fallback, so we don't need it, right? Fallback response, right? So now it will try to check what is the error, and meanwhile we'll go here. What else we can do in this? Let's say that you have a kind of want to send an email to the customer who bought your product, correct? Then what you can do, you just create another MCP tool inside this MCP client tool inside here, right? And let's call it, you can also rename this one, so let's call this Shopify MCP client, correct? And let's call this basically Gmail MCP client, correct? And the similar way we have to have a SSE event, and then we need a URL. So for that we need an MCP server. So we're gonna add an MCP. This is so straightforward is this. We just copy and paste the URL. The MCP is set up. Now rename this to make it a Gmail server trigger. So this is for Gmail server trigger. Now the best part is like let's say that if I try to add a Gmail tool here. So let's say this is for like message sent and operation. This is decided by, like, you can add your own email, you know, because you have to authorize your own email from. So that is there. You can decide, the model can decide the subject, what needs to be sent. The message needs to be decided by the model. That's it. That's done. So it has two MCP server. One is sending the email, one understanding the MCP data. Correct. Also, what we can do is we can add another MCPs more. And now let's check what happened here. It's trying to check if anything error happened the cursor. Added console log for vehicular payload. Okay, now let me keep it again. Chat, this is a cache and all, so check cache and all, but I'm just uploading another file name. It's ChatGPT JS1, and I'll copy this file and I'll go to Shopify here and we'll try to update this URL, correct? And we'll save it. Once we save it, that's getting updated over here. We'll check if that is been loaded. Yeah, ChatGPT JS1 is loaded. Now I'll say hi here. So I'll say hi here, then it should reply to the webhook. So we'll see, like its Google name is there in the webhook, so I think it's calling the agent, and this is the payload that is going, right? And this is the response. Nothing is coming in the response. So we'll check the execution, and now here 753, this is the one that is came. So what was the error? The Gmail client that we did. So let's remove the Gmail client for now, because we have not added anything into the prompt, so, or not the setup, because we are doing it for just Shopify. So again, we'll save, we'll publish. We already published. Now we'll go to our Shopify, and let me just zoom in, and I'll say hi. Okay, let me zoom out. I'll say hi, sorry. Yeah, and output, how can I help you? So now another simple problem here is the output is not properly set. So we're gonna do again on to cursor. Please check the output JSON is getting printed in the chat, we need to make sure the proper message is there, right, in the chat input. So it understands that output JSON should not be there. It should be only the message that is coming. So it will try to update the file. What we're going to do again, I'm not going to remove the cache and all, you can do it. I'm just going to update the file name and just upload it so that it's getting updated in the that file. What else people will ask they can do? So what they can do is, let's say they have a list of products in their business, right? So they can do recommendation of the products. They can give them, the people have purchased this item, then they also have purchased this item, and they can also recommend, if you are purchasing this, you can also purchase this. How they can do it is very good manner. First of all, they have to build the embeddings for the complete products that they have. So for example, they can do agentic chunking. They can have all their products coming, like, let's say, not with the this file, we can have a Shopify, right? Shopify, and get many products, get many orders or get many products coming, and let's say limit, I can do return all, and all these products can come here, and I'll apply a code logic that will do, and it will do the agentic chunking, and everything will be stored inside, let's say, a Pinecone database. Once that is stored inside Pinecone database, we can come here and we can add a tool like Pinecone, and we can do retrieve documents, and we'll do which document they want to go for. Let me know if you need a tutorial for this. I'll do, and I'll add a message. Then what happens here is the complete product is supported with RAG now, and it's connected with Pinecone, right, VectorDB. So your Shopify is now pure RAG based Shopify support system with multiple MCP tools in the RAG also. Now let me see if cursor has done its job or not. So it's working. Okay, it has, I think, output data. So let me check this is exist or not. So data dot output, yeah. So here it's, I think it has made the changes. So so you see, now I'll go here, and inside theme.liquid, I'll update the URL and try to paste it here, refresh the page here, correct, and then I'll say hi. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let me see if it is connected with execution properly. So this is 758. Now the data, I think, is getting responded here, right? So let me ask anything. So do you know about so can you help me buy a product, right? So this is how I'd happy to let me which product I'm interested in. So let's say bar soap, coconut bar soap, for example, and I'm trying to paste the message here. So this way, is I couldn't find it to the bar soap because it went to the Pinecone store, because we don't need to go Pinecone store. We have to do MCP calling. Like, we have to go to the MCP and understand what product is there inside the MCP or not. Okay, so let me fix it quickly. So let me go to the editor, let me check what is the agent, and let me remove the Pinecone for now, because we can do it in the future. And if you like, so here is you must go and hallucinate and Shopify's rules. But where is the MCP? Are we talking about MCP here? No, I'm not talking properly in the MCP. So we go here, we pasted the prompt here, we try to tell, okay, please try to use MCP tool. We have to give it a name. So what is the name of the MCP that we have? Is, let's name it. Let's name Shopify MCP server. Okay, Shopify MCP server, right? And here that is okay. Product get, one product get, and a mini product get. That's also okay. And here MCP, Shopify MCP client. that is also okay. So here, yeah, that is also okay. Now take this screenshot. Okay, take the screenshot and paste it here inside Shopify. Please try to help me use MCP tool properly, yeah, and to get products from my Shopify store. Okay, this way like we have to keep on improving the prompt so that one time we'll have a better prompt that will use the tool calling and get the MCP, right? So you don't have direct access to Shopify data. The only way to get data is variant MCP tool calling Shopify, and non-negotiable rules we are giving, what to call products, variant, prices, etc., and how to respond. So we'll take this completely and we'll go to the agent. We'll try to paste inside the agent. We have pasted inside the agent, and now you see I think it has given for the user message also. User message also given. So paste here. I think everything is cool here. Now we have to make sure that the message is getting properly there. Yeah, do you have a shoe size in there? Okay, cool. Let me test it. So let me publish it first. Okay, now you don't have to do anything in Shopify because the home decor this URL is connected properly, so you don't have to do anything. Also, we need to make sure that whatever message we are sending is getting stored in the local storage so that we return it here. That message we can send here, that please can you try to maintain local storage storage session for user messages, so that after refresh the messages comes again. Okay, so here this way they'll get the message, so 13, right, 1353 for high message. And so I can ask like what kind of products do you have. So we have like, see, now it's getting the product. Okay, so it's getting the exact product, it's getting the prices and everything. So this way, okay, can you help me get this product, right? So now it's understand everything about the product and it's trying to answer you, right? You can purchase product. This is the inventory, 10 pieces available.